your best choice. BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with David Kim. BEFM, 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Some claim that the longest moments are those lasting just 3 minutes. And that's the duration it takes to prepare instant noodles. A brief span that feels like it's forever when hunger beckons. And likewise, waiting at a pedestrian crossing or at a red light can evoke a similar sense of eternity despite being fleeting. Now, these moments, though short, carry immense importance as they ensure our safety. Recently, a smart crosswalk was introduced in front of an elementary school in Namgu, marking a step towards a safer and more pedestrian-friendly Busan. Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David Kim, and welcome to For Your Busan. Let's kick off the show with 신.호.등 by 이무진.
이제야 목적지를 정했지만 가려한 날 막아서 내 난 갈 길이 뭔데 새빨간 얼굴로 화를 냈던 친구가 생각나네. 이미 난 발걸음을 뗐지만 가려한 날 재촉하네. 걷기도 힘든데 새파랗게 겁에 질려 도망간 친구가 내 맴도네. 건반처럼 생긴 도로 위에 수많은 동그라미들 모두가 멈췄다 굴렀단 말은 잘 들어. 그건 나도 문제가 아냐. 푸른색 그 사이 3초 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기서 신호등이 내 머릿속을 텅 비워버렸네. 그 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어. 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야. 솔직히 말하자면 차라리 운전대를 못 잡던 어릴 때가 더 좋았었던 것 같아. 그때는 함께 온 세상을 거닐 친구가 있었으니. 건반처럼 생긴 도로 위에 수많은 조명들이 날 빠르게 번갈아가며 비추고 있지만 난 아직 초짜란 말이야. 푸른색 그 사이 3초 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기서 신호등이 내 머릿속을 텅 비워버렸네. 그 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어. 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야. 꼬질꼬질한 사람이나 부자 곁엔 아무도 없네. 삼색 조명과 이 색칠 위에 서있어 괴롭히지 마. 붉은색 푸른색 그 사이 3초 그 짧은 시간 노란색 빛을 내는 저기서 신호등이 내 머릿속을 텅 비워버렸네. 그 빠른지도 느린지도 모르겠어. 그저 눈앞이 샛노랄 뿐이야.
was 신.호.등 by 이무진. And welcome to For Your Busan. I am your host, David Kim. Now, in the intro and the opening, we talked a little bit about crosswalks. A smart crosswalk was introduced in front of an elementary school here in Busan City, Namgu District. How many crosswalks do you cross in a day? On average, for me, coming to work, I have to cross at least one. There's one big crosswalk I have to cross from the parking lot I park at. And so I have to cross at least one. On average, on a weekend, though, maybe, anywhere between 3 to 6, because there's a lot of crosswalks in my neighborhood. And I like to walk around during the weekend, more on the weekends than on weekdays. Now, when observing people at crosswalks, some kind of rush, while others take their time. Some are glued to their smartphones and kind of walk really slowly. Crosswalks serve as a vital safety measure for pedestrians just going through about and on their walks. And even so, it's essential to kind of traverse them at a safe pace, remaining vigilant of the surroundings as well. And crosswalks in your schools where children are there hold even greater significance. And so this smart crosswalk that was introduced was at Yeonpo Elementary School in Namgu District. And this advanced crosswalk boasts unique features, including displaying a pedestrian safety message on cell phone screens to deter distractions, accompanied by warning voice prompts as well. And moreover, various traffic safety enhancements such as floor-type pedestrian signals, specialized lighting, and stop line sensors have been incorporated, really making this truly a smart crosswalk. Now, with the advent of these smart crosswalks, and it appears the era of smombies at crosswalks may soon be over. The city of Busan intends to expand this initiative by installing more smart crosswalks in additional school zones throughout the city, fostering safer routes for children's daily commutes. But apart from relying on crosswalks, pedestrians can take several measures to ensure their safety while walking on the road. Some of the most effective strategies include enhancing visibility, adhering to traffic signals, of course, utilizing designated crosswalks, and staying vigilant and alert at all times. So today's text topic is 그렇다면 오늘은 횡단보도 위에서 여러분의 안전을 지켜주는 신호등으로 삼행시를 지어 봅시다. Let's make an acrostic poem using the word 신.호.등 in Korean. So make an acrostic poem with the word 신.호.등. 일단 많이 보내주세요. I'll think of one, and then I'll let you know of my acrostic poem of 신.호.등. Send us a message with that to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 100 won. A Kakao Talk message or YouTube live message. We've had some messages coming in saying good afternoon. 미옥스텔라 이님 texting in. TGIF David, 요새 일하는 시간이 바뀌어서 생방송 듣기가 어려워졌어요. 그래도 4시 5분이면 늘 데이빗 목소리가 떠오른답니다. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, I missed you, 미옥스텔라 이님. It's long time no see, really. 지난 주말 강릉 여행에서 바닷가를 걷다 만난 글귀인데요. 함께 나누고 싶어요. Sent us a picture that she took while she was traveling in Gangneung City. And the picture says, 꽃은 피어야 해요. 사랑은 표현해야 해요. 바람은 불어야 하고 비는 내려야 한다. Ooh, it sounds very simple and it's so obvious that that's what it should be like, but when we're reminded of such simple things in life, it makes us feel like, we're missing out on so many of the simple things, the simple tiny little things that happen in life. So good to see that. Thank you for the picture, a lovely picture that's set with the backdrop of the beach side in Gangneung. Gangneung has really beautiful beach sides too. The ocean view is really different than Busan scenery. We've also had messages on YouTube Live texting in. Jenny-nim, good afternoon to you too. And Pengsu Appa-nim as well. And Pengsu Appa said, ooh, okay. I am going to summarize your show at my cafe today. Ooh, that's really cool. I hope it's only full of good stuff. If you're gonna criticize my show, you're welcome to. But yeah, thanks. That'd be cool. It's like a free promo, right? Thank you for that. And 제니님 saying 오늘 오랜만에 날씨가 너무 좋아서 기분이 핑크핑크한 거 있죠. Are you saying that because I'm wearing a pink sweater? Because I am wearing a pink sweater, and I do feel a little bright red, pinkish. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's a beautiful weather outside for sure, though. Hit like 12 degrees Celsius today in Busan. Really warm, but I heard it's going to dip down to minus temperatures tomorrow. So, guys, if you are going to be out and about tomorrow morning, make sure to wear in layers because while in the afternoon it might hit the 10s, it's going to be cold in the morning. And David, 감기 걸렸어요? 아까 목소리가 안 좋은가 싶었는데, yeah, I do have, I'm kind of under the weather, but I'm trying to beat that with the positive energy that I get from you guys. So hopefully all this cold and, the phlegm in my throat will go away by the weekend after a good rest. And Anastasiia 님 also texting in, good afternoon. For your Busan team and everyone, good afternoon. Thank you all for tuning in and keep those messages coming in. Once again, the text topic for today, acrostic poem with the word 신.호.등. Send those to us. Now, in the first half, we've got Busan Is, a daily segment that we have with our news announcer, 호.등 coming in. We also have DJ David's journal. We get to go share some innovative and creative sparks with you. And Busan Life Solution, where we get to get some real-life advice and answers from experts for expats living in Busan. In the second half, we have On the Mic, our daily segment once again. And of course, our Busan Quiz Master and My Home, My Busan, where we get to have a guest come in who's been living in Korea and learning the Korean language and also just loving Busan City as well. All right, keep those messages coming in. We'll take a quick break and go right into our first segment, Busan Is.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
Welcome back. It is our first segment of the show, Busan Is, with none other than 호.등 in the studio, who's always 당당해 with her use of the
네.
Korean language. Hey, you have a tablet today. 오늘 태블릿 들고 왔네요.
네. 종이를 좀 아껴볼까 해서 들고 왔는데.
Wow, 혹시 is it one of your New Year's resolution? 2024년의 그 새해 목표인가요?
네, 저 새해 목표 새해 목표는 아니고 지난해에도 계속 목표였긴 했는데
네.
뭔가 좀 아껴보자.
Wow, cool.
텀블러 들고 다니고.
조금 힘들어할 수도 있겠어요, 그렇죠? 그 적응 시간이.
네.
I hear
특히
that.
방송은
Yeah.
이 종이가 아니면 아직은 좀 불안한 느낌이라서
Yeah, because
오늘
you
한번
have
첫
to
도전을 해보는데.
you have to feel it, right? To
네,
feel the
이게
paper.
과도기죠. 종이와 태블릿이 같이 있는
Yeah.
저의 개인 역사에도 기록될 날입니다.
I feel you though. All right, so you're
네.
here for our news segment. So what's our first news?
네, 전국적으로 대형 마트 의무 휴업일을 이 평일로 전환하자는 움직임이 있는데요. 부산 지역 대형 마트 노동자들이 반대하고 나섰습니다. 이 마트 산업노조 부산본부 조합원들은 오늘 오전 부산시청 앞에서 기자회견을 열고 현재 일요일인 대형마트 의무 휴업일을 평일로 바꾸면 이 침체한 경제가 살아나는 것은 아니라며 의무 휴업일이 평일로 변경되면 관련 노동자들 대부분이 일요일 휴식을 포기해야 한다고 말했습니다. 부산시도는 5월부터 5개 구, 동구, 사하구, 강서구, 연제구, 수영구 등에서 대형마트 의무 휴업일 평일 전환을 추진하고 있습니다. 나머지 11개 구는 11월부터 변경할 예정입니다.
Yes, the first news is that Busan's major supermarket workers are opposing the change of the mandatory closure days from Sundays to weekdays, citing deceptive economic claims, and they argue that such a move would force employees to sacrifice their Sundays for rest. The union demands representation in decision-making and maintenance of the current closure day.
네, 동명대학교와 조선대학교는 대학 기반 은퇴자 공동체 추진 업무 협약을 체결했습니다. 교육과 거주는 물론이고 새로운 인생 3막 준비 기회를 제공하는 대학 기반 은퇴자 공동체가 대학 캠퍼스에 조성되는 건데요. 대학 기반 은퇴자 공동체는 미국 스탠퍼드 대학 등 100여 개 대학 캠퍼스에서 지난 30년간 성공적으로 운영 중인 은퇴자 주거 및 교육시설입니다. 전통적인 시니어 주거단지 기능과 더불어 다양한 교육 시스템을 접목한 신개념 시니어 복합 케어 시스템입니다.
So universities are launching the university-based retiree community or UBRC, offering education, residence, and transition support for retirees. And Dongmyeong University and Joseon University have signed a partnership agreement with law firm Darimaju to promote the UBRC. And this concept, proven successful over 30 years at over 100 campuses, including Stanford University, combines senior living with educational opportunities.
네, 오늘 4월 개막하는 제41회 부산국제 단편영화제 본선 경쟁부문 상영작이 선정됐습니다. 국제경쟁부문 40편, 한국경쟁부문 20편 등 모두 60편이 선정됐는데요. 지난해 11월부터 진행된 경쟁부문 출품에는 116개국 3,682편의 작품이 접수됐습니다.
Yes, the 41st Busan International Short Film Festival will feature 60 films in its competition section, opening in April, and the festival secretariat selected 40 international and 20 Korean films out of the 3,682 submissions from 116 countries between November last year and January this year.
네, 부산 소방재난본부가 화재 발생 시 큰 인명피해가 우려되는 지하주차장 등 대규모 지하공간의 화재 안전 성능을 설계 단계부터 강화하는 실무 가이드를 시행합니다. 지난해 6월 해운대관 호텔 지하 화재 때 밀폐 공간에서 열과 열기가 빠져나가지 않아서 소방관 3명이 화상을 입었고 지난 2022년 대전 아울렛에서도 지하주차장에서 불이나 연기가 빠르게 번지는 바람에 7명이 숨지는 사고가 발생하기도 했는데요. 부산 소방재난본부는 앞으로 지어지는 초고층 건축물, 지하주차장 등 지하 대공간 건축 협의 때 이 실무 가이드를 적용해서 화재 안전 성능과 시설을 강화할 예정입니다. 초고층 건축물이 들어서고 지하 공간도 너무 깊고 또 넓어지면서 최근에는 약 3만 제곱미터 규모인 이 공설 운동자보다 더 넓은 지하 대공간도 나오고 있다고 하는데요. 부산 소방재난본부는 차량 통행을 쉽게 하려고 이 지하주차장의 방화 구획이나 제한 설비 등의 안전 기준이 완화돼 적용되는 현행 제도의 미미점을 보완하기 위해서 지난해부터 태스크포스를 구성해 실무 가이드를 이번에 마련했습니다.
Yes, the Busan Fire and Disaster Headquarters will implement a practical guide to enhance fire safety in large underground spaces like parking lots. Now, this guide applied from the design phase includes measures such as fire compartmentation, improved smoke control systems, and enhanced sprinkler operation methods. Now, following incidents like a hotel fire in June and a parking lot fire in September 2022, the headquarters aims to address safety shortcomings and apply these measures to future discussions on super high-rise buildings. They formed a task force to prepare this guide due to the increasing trend of large underground spaces.
네, 부산 교육의 근현대 역사를 보존 연구하는 부산 교육역사관이 오는 11일 개관식을 갖고 운영에 들어갑니다. 개관식이 열리는 3월 11일은 학생들을 중심으로 부산에서 3일 만세운동이 시작된 뜻깊은 날이기도 한데요. 부산 교육역사관은 사하구 옛 감정초등학교 건물을 활용했고 매주 화요일부터 일요일까지 운영합니다. 상설 전시실은 조선 후기부터 현재까지 부산 교육 역사를 소개하고 기획 전시실은 100년 이상의 역사와 전통을 자랑하는 부산적 학교 39개 학교를 안내하고 있습니다. 조선 후기부터 개항기, 일제강점기, 한국전쟁기, 또 산업화, 민주화 시기까지 다양한 교육 사료를 바탕으로 부산 교육의 역사 연구, 전시, 교육 체험 등 학생뿐 아니라 일반 시민을 대상으로 한 다양한 평생 교육 프로그램도 마련됩니다.
Yes, the Busan Education History Museum dedicated to preserving and researching the modern and contemporary history of education in Busan is set to open soon. It's located in the former Gamjeong Elementary School building in Sahagu. The museum will occupy 6,400 square meters across 4 floors, and it will operate from Tuesday to Sunday weekly, featuring permanent exhibition halls showcasing Busan's education history from the late Joseon period to the present. And the museum will also offer special exhibitions highlighting 39 historic schools in Busan, as it has collected educational material spanning various historical periods from the late Joseon era to industrialization and democratization.
네, 오는 4월부터 11월까지 부산 전통예술관에서 무형문화재 전통문화 체험교실이 운영됩니다. 부산시는 무형문화재 기능 분야 전승 보전을 위해서 2020년부터 이 사업을 추진하고 있는데요. 무형문화재, 그러니까 물질적으로 정지시킬 수 없는 문화재를 말합니다. 형체가 없는 것. 이번 프로그램은 자수장. 이렇게 들으니까 좀 어려운 것 같아서 자수, 우리 여러 색깔 실로 무늬를 수놓는 거, 자수장, 또 도자기를 굽는 사기장, 또 불화장, 이 불교 교리를 담아 그리는 불화 있죠. 불화장 등 부산의 무형문화재 8명의 장인들과 함께 전통 장신구, 도자기, 꽃신 만들기, 또 여러 가지 전통 공예 체험을 할 수 있는 기회를 제공하는데 교육비와 재료비 모두 무료입니다.
Yes, so Busan Metropolitan City announced today the launch of the Traditional Culture Experience Classroom at the Busan Traditional Arts Center running from April to November. Part of the 2024 Intangible Cultural Heritage Transmission Education Promotion Project, sponsored by the Cultural Heritage Administration, the program aims to preserve and transmit intangible cultural heritage. Participants can engage in traditional crafts and arts led by 8 master craftsmen, covering areas such as embroidery, ceramics, and more. Both the education fees and material costs are waived for this program.
네, 오늘 역사관 개관 소식도 알려드리고 또 무형문화재 우리 전통에 대한 이야기를 하면서 이렇게 태블릿으로 또 보고 있으니
Yeah, I'm really surprised that you actually brought in a tablet form instead of the
네.
paper form.
네.
But I guess you're not completely used to it because you still have your paper script.
네, 오늘이 아주 의미가 있는데요.
So next week you'll get rid of the paper, right?
알겠습니다. 네, 옛 것을 익히고 또 새 것을 안다는 뜻의 사자성어와 좀 통하지 않나 싶습니다. 온고지신 오늘 배울 한마디인데 익힐 온, 옛, 고, 알, 지, 새로울, 신. 저도 외우느라고 좀 천천히만 했는데. 네, 과거를 알고 그 과거를 바탕으로 미래를 준비하라는 뜻이 담겨 있죠. 역사가 될 오늘 아닙니까? 그렇죠?
Yeah.
네, 그런 오늘을 잘 살아내는 것도 우리 개인적으로 미래를 잘 준비하는 일이라는 생각이 듭니다.
Yes, you have to basically understand the old to know the new.
네.
Right? You learn from the past and you use that knowledge to live the future.
네.
So very good stuff. Thank you for today, for coming in and giving us updates on what's happening in Busan City. 홍당당, can you
네.
do me a favor?
네.
Today's text topic is to make a 삼.행.시 acrostic poem using 신.호.등.
네네네.
Do you need some time to think of one? 신.호.등.
신.
Yeah.
신난다.
Yes. 신난다. 제가 불러드릴까요?
네네네.
신,
신난다.
호,
호떡 먹고
등.
등산 가자.
Wow, I like that. 와,
잘했어요?
네, 그 뭐라고 그러죠? 그
저-
creativity,
네네네.
순발력 엄청 좋은 것 같아요.
네, 감사합니다.
미리 생각도 못했는데 이렇게 바로바로 하셨잖아요.
호떡은 좀 생각했어요.
Oh, you were thinking of 호떡.
네네. 등산 갑자기 생각.
Yeah, you gotta go out right
등은
now.
고민하다가.
네, 호떡 오늘 꼭 먹길
네,
바라겠습니다.
제가 씨앗 호떡 좋아한다고 했죠.
I love it. Yes.
네,
Thank you so
월요일에
much.
뵙겠습니다.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
네, 주말 잘 보내세요.
Thank you.
고맙습니다.
All right, that was Hong Dang with us, giving us updates on Busan news. And like I said, we have the 삼.행.시 text topic. Give us a 삼.행.시 acrostic poem using the word 신.호.등. And we're talking about 신.호.등 because of the smart crosswalks that Busan City has been implementing in stages throughout the city of Busan so that, pedestrian safety comes first above all, right? So we want everyone to kind of walk across roads, pay attention to the surroundings and make sure that we're all safe and sound when crossing roads. So with the word 신.호.등, make me an acrostic poem and send it to us to pound 9050 샵 9050. It'll cost you 101, a Kakao Talk message, or you can share it with us on YouTube Live. We've got a 삼행시 from Jenny Nim saying, ooh, 신기하네. 호호 하하 웃음만 자꾸 나네. 등불처럼 반짝반짝 나의 하루를 밝혀주는 BFM을 들으니 매일 행복합니다. Woo! I love it. Wow, I like Jenny names and also Hong Dang names. These are awesome acrostic poems. Send more in. 이거 읽으니까 너무 재밌네요. 이렇게 크리에이티비티가 넘치는 역시 청취자분들 감동받았습니다. Thank you all. We're going to take a quick song break. This is a song requested by Jenny Nim, so let's take a listen. 공원 여행 by Peppertones.
오른쪽 골목이 보이
It is time for DJ David's Journal. Dear Diary, before delving into today's story, I must first check my phone as part of my daily routine to track my steps. Let's see. Today I managed to walk 3,000 steps. Now the question arises, what's the ideal daily step count? Many aim for the benchmark of 10,000 steps. But is that too much or perhaps just right for me? Personally, I believe walking 10,000 steps is a good benchmark, a good goal. If you didn't walk 10,000 steps, then you ought to have worked out at the gym instead. My target for this year is just that, 10,000 steps daily. The significance of walking in my life stems from its impact on my health. Walking is universally acknowledged as a beneficial activity, promoting heart health, stamina, calorie burning, and serving as a form of aerobic exercise. Did you know that taking a single step engages around 200 muscles, making it a comprehensive, full body workout? It's not just about moving my arms and legs. My core plays a vital role too. Devoting just 30 minutes to walking daily can contribute significantly to weight loss and fitness objectives. Moreover, it's a convenient and accessible form of exercise that requires no equipment or expensive gym memberships. Occasionally, I enhance my walking experience by listening to music. A lively melody or a rhythmic beat can elevate my enjoyment and motivation, encouraging me to walk longer or maybe even faster. If outdoor walking isn't feasible due to time constraints, I opt for the stairs in buildings as an alternative. However, maintaining a regular walking routine isn't without its challenges. In today's fast-paced world, reliance on cars and remote controls has diminished our opportunities for walking. Oh, diary. Can you imagine how much humans walk in their lifetime on average? According to data, the average adult covers 104,600 kilometers, equivalent to circling the globe 3 times. It's a staggering figure, isn't it? If I increase my walking efforts in the future, how many more laps around the earth could I complete in my lifetime? Regardless, with spring upon us, the perfect season for outdoor walks has arrived, and I'm eager to step outside and challenge myself to walk as briskly as possible this evening.
You are now listening to For Your Busan with David Kim. Stay tuned every day from 4:05 to 6 p.m. for more.
Welcome back. We now have our next segment, Busan Life Solutions, with none other than Kelly in the studio. Hello.
Hi everyone. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Good to see you, David.
Yeah, good to see you
네.
too. As soon as you walked in, we had one of our listeners greeting you, saying, "Hi, Kelly," from Jenny-nim.
아, 제니님 안녕하세요.
Yeah.
네.
And before we kick off your segment, we do have our text topic for today,
Okay.
which is to make an acrostic poem using the word 신.호.등.
네.
Can you give us one, or should I
네.
give you some time to think of one?
Okay. Then I promise that I will give you the answer at the end of the segment. How
Okay.
does that sound to you?
That's perfectly
All
fine.
right.
Before you do that, though, maybe to give you some ideas, we've had some messages
All right.
with Freegyu님 saying, 신호 안 지키면 다쳐서 호해야 돼요. 신호 안 지키는 사람은 등짝 스매싱이라고 하셨습니다. 신호
네.
지켜야 되겠죠.
그럼요. 네,
Yes.
Sure.
So that's an idea.
All right.
A lot of our listeners have been very creative with their acrostic poems. But
Good.
you're here for Busan Life Solutions. Can you
That's
tell us
right.
about this segment?
Right. Many of non-Koreans residing in Busan face difficulties or even legal issues sometimes, right? So I would like to remind you that the Busan Global Center offers a free consultation service. So every Friday in this segment with David, I would like to share some of the most frequently asked questions with our listeners.
All right,
So-
good stuff.
Right. Before we dive in, well, David, did you know that May 20th, well, we still have time before May, but May 20th is
Yeah.
Together Day or 세계의 날 in Korea.
Ooh, okay, I think there were several global events happening
right.
on that month.
Right. So on May 18th, the Global Gathering 2024 will be held at the Busan Cinema Center, and everyone living in Busan will celebrate through various culture events and exchanges, right?
Yeah.
So now the city is looking for people interested in opening a booth at the venue to share their culture and stuff like that, you know.
Awesome, yeah.
So if you're interested, you can find more information at bfic.kr. The application will be open until March 31st. I think that, people should take this opportunity to share their culture and make new friends here in Busan, right?
Yeah, very good. I think this is a great way to get to know other countries' culture as well.
That's
as well
right.
as to make new friends. Yeah.
Right. So,
what's the first question that
All right.
the expats have posted online?
all right. So, can you give me the first question that we have?
Sure, I'll
David?
read it out.
All right.
It said, I've recently heard that South Korea launched digital nomad visas. I'm curious what it is and if I qualify for one.
Right. Digital nomad visa is still pretty new, right? It's pretty new globally, I mean,
Digital nomad is something that a lot of people want to do
like
overseas.
an influencer, right?
You could be, you could be like a blogger, you could be an influencer,
Or
you
a
could
tuber, right?
be, or like a software engineer.
That's right. So this concept is pretty new. It has been only about 3 months since the country introduced this like a workation visa in Korea, right? So previously, if a tourist was visiting South Korea, they were limited to a 90-day stay only. And now, the digital nomad visa will allow visitors to stay for up to 2 years. So here are a few things that you need to know, in order to apply for this visa. So first, to be eligible for South Korea's new digital nomad visa, the applicant must be at least 18 years old. Right? Second, are you over 18 years old, David?
Oh, thank you. You're so nice. What do you want to drink?
네. 네, 좋아요.
네.
Secondly, the person must be able to prove that they are a remote worker employed by a foreign company and making an annual income of at least $65,000 US.
Ooh, they got to make quite a bit of money then.
That's right. Third, the person should also have at least 1 year experience in the current field. All right. Finally, they should have no criminal record.
Well, that's almost a given, pretty
Right.
much.
So if the person applying for this digital nomad visa wishes to be accompanied by their spouse or child under the 18 years old, they will not be needing to get an addition visa process, for the guest.
Oh.
So if the visa is granted, the guest will be allowed to stay for 1 year first, and then they can reapply again.
Okay. So I guess the requirements are pretty simple, but they might be hard to achieve.
Right.
Maybe because of the conditions that you outlined here. You got to prove that they are a remote worker
Right.
employed by a foreign company and making an annual income of at least
That's
$65,000
right.
US dollars. So maybe it's like,
Like
80 million.
in Korean
yeah.
won. Correct.
So that could be pretty tough to get. All right.
But there are no other requirements. So if you're interested, good luck.
Yeah, so this is a new type of visa that people can consider when coming to Korea.
Sure.
Or what's the second question? I'll read it out again.
All right.
I will be traveling to Busan next month. I hope that the cherry blossoms will still be in bloom.
Yay.
What do I need to legally drive in Busan?
Right.
Drive?
Drive.
Oh, you mean how to get around?
Oh, right.
Okay.
Oh, so this person probably wants to drive around the city,
I see.
instead of using the public transportation. That's how I understood.
Yeah.
But speaking of beach, the cherry blossoms are expected to bloom pretty earlier, this year.
Right.
Right. So according to the Korean Meteorological Administration, they will be in full bloom around the last week of March until the first week of April. Right.
So March 27th-ish until the first week of April.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, I hope that this person is not going to miss this cherry blossom season.
Yeah, you might want to come earlier than later.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they don't last long, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that it's a good idea, to drive around the city because
Yes.
it can be so much more convenient anyways, right? But please keep in mind that public transportation is super convenient here too. But let me see. To be able to drive in Korea as a tourist, this person must be over 21 years old. That's the first condition that we ask for.
Right.
And this person must hold a local driver's license and an international driving permit, both. And this person must have a credit card in this person's name.
All right, some key information to keep that in mind. Let's move on to our third question.
Right.
Hello, I've been wanting to travel South Korea. What should I know to get working holiday visa?
Oh, so another visa-related questions, right? Right. So thank you for the question, David. And just a heads up, since this person didn't include any information regarding where he or she is from, how old he or she is, what he's doing for a living, or how long he wants to stay in Korea. So it can be a little bit difficult to give this person detailed information.
Sure.
Right? But I'll do my best, right?
Yeah,
So
just
bear with
general
me.
information only.
Right. So this person should be between 18 years old and 30 years old. So between that age only. And this person must be a citizen of a country that has signed an agreement with Korea.
Okay.
To receive a working holiday visa.
So there's only specific countries.
That's right.
Right.
But there are actually a lot of countries in the list. So that includes the USA, Canada, the UK, France, Hong Kong, Japan, Taiwan, Australia, and about 20 other countries, right? So with this visa, this person can spend up to a year in South Korea, working, traveling, studying, making
Sure.
friends, etc., right? But the catch is jobs for working holiday visa holders are pretty limited to part-time jobs only. Kind of, right?
Okay.
So if this person is looking for a full-time position, he or she may need to apply for a different visa.
I
think.
see. So if you want to come here to work a full-time position, you cannot apply for a working holiday visa,
That's
but look
right.
for something else. And perhaps maybe you should apply for digital nomad visa, which is
Right.
popping these days.
Sure.
All right. I think that's all the time we have for now
All
for
right.
this segment. I know you have a lot more prepared for us. Maybe you can save it for the next time.
I like that idea.
But before we say goodbye, do you have the acrostic poem?
Right. Okay. So I'll go with 신.
Yeah.
신나는 금요일에 on this fun Saturday. I'm sorry. Fun Friday. On this fun Friday. 호감 있는 사람과
등.
호감 있는 사람에게 등갈비를 사주세요.
Oh, love it. Buy them ribs.
네.
Yeah, smoked ribs, barbecue ribs. I think that's what I want to have now because 갈비가 갑자기 생각나니까
네.
더 먹고 싶네요.
But did I speak Busan accent when I spoke Korean?
Did you? I didn't catch it.
Okay. Good.
Oh, can you say it again?
신나는 금요일에 호감 있는 분에게 등갈비를 사주세요.
No, I don't think you have a. I don't think you have a Busan
진짜?
사투리. Maybe Jang PD can check. Did she have a Busan 사투리? No.
네.
Yeah, you sound more soul than I do. I think.
진짜? 네. I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah, for sure. All right, thank you so much for coming in today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next
You
week.
too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. That was Kelly with us for Busan Life Solutions, going over interesting questions and informative answers back to these questions of people who want to travel or live in South Korea. And she'll be with us every single Friday. And we'll be back at 5. And we'll wrap up the first hour with this song, Biggest Fan by Will Joseph Cook.
Kind of used to that single bed. I loved every pixel, every word you said. You're a long way away, so it's hard to even notice. But I write you good, just like I said I would. But it's a boring letter if all we ever do is wait. Yeah, I need to unwind. Let me tell you who I am. I'm your biggest fan. Got your picture on my phone. I got tickets to your show. Let me tell you who I am. Let me tell you who I am. I'm your biggest fan. Our time is different by just enough. 8 a.m. on a weekend with the reason I wake up. So call when you get signal. Don't make me hold the line. Cause I want you all, non-fictional. Cause it's a boring story of all we ever do is wait. I need to
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Electric kickboards and electric bicycles are common on the streets these days. With the increased use of personal mobility devices, the number of accidents and deaths have reportedly increased significantly.
Personal mobility patrol mode.
I don't need to wear a safety helmet because I'm only riding a short distance.
Wear a safety helmet. When you drive your personal mobility devices, you have to wear a safety helmet.
Hey, I rented an electric kickboard. Let's ride it together.
Okay, you drive in the front, I'll get in the back.
Follow the number of passengers. Only one person can ride an electric kickboard and electric wheel parallel car.
Follow the rules of personal mobility devices and drive safely. This campaign is brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
Hello everyone, I'm James from India. Ever since I was a young boy in India, I have been surrounded by different Korean products. and this instilled a dream in me to explore Korea one day. This chance came for me in 2014 when I began attending Busan National University as a graduate student in computer engineering. I have lived in Korea for over 7 years and I even run my own business now, a company that is developing a platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. From my experience, I can say with an absolutely certainty that Busan was the best place for me to start my business, thanks to the specialized blockchain zone. In the past 7 years, Busan has become my second home and I obviously love it here. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM, Busan 영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
That's it. 포열 부산 아닙니까? There you go.
원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
You're absolutely right.
포열 부산.
Perfect.
포열 부산.
Yes.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan with me, David Kim.
안녕하세요, 티나입니다. 안녕하세요, 티나입니다. 여러분은 올해 다짐했던 일, 계획했던 일 잘 하고 계신가요? 저의 2024년 결심 중 하나는 건강한 식생활이었는데요. 그래서 오늘은 바로 그 현장 동의 약선 연구회에 나와봤습니다. 약선 요리를 배우시는 분을 만나 인터뷰 해보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요. 자기소개 부탁드립니다.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 부산에서 건강 사업을 하고 있는 김효정입니다.
여기 신기한 재료들이 많이 보이는데요. 무엇을 만드시고 계시는지요?
오늘은 구기자와 골륜설국을 이용한 혼합차를 만들고 있습니다.
그렇군요. 혼합차는 어떤 맛이 나나요?
국화차와 비슷한 맛이 난다고 생각하시면 될 것 같아요.
지금 효정님께서 배우고 계시는 약선 요리가 무엇이고 배우게 되신 계기가 궁금합니다.
약선이라는 건 쉽게 말하면 내 몸에 맞는 음식을 알고 좋은 조리 도구를 사용해서 올바른 조리 과정을 거쳐 만드는 거라고 생각하시면 됩니다. 그러니까 결혼을 하고 얼마 안 돼서 신랑이 위암 전 단계로 건강이 많이 안 좋아졌는데 가장 먼저 먹는 걸 바꿔야 되겠다고 느꼈거든요. 많은 분들이 공감하실 테지만 이제는 얼마나 오래 사는가 보다 정말 어떻게 안 아프고 오래 사는가가 더 중요하다고 생각하는데 저는 정말 그전까지는 먹는 것에 대한 관심이 1도 없고 무지했던 것 같아요. 근데 질병이 생겨서 치료를 하기보다는 예방관리에 집중해서 내 몸에 맞는 음식을 내가 좋아하는 사람과 즐겁게 먹고 나와 내 가족이 안 아프고 사는 게 그게 가장 큰 행복이지 않을까라는 생각이 들더라고요. 그래서 시간이 조금 더디더라도 조금 차근차근 배워보고 싶다는 생각에 30대 초반에 다시 대학을 갔고요. 약선은 한의학과 식물 자체 영양소에 관한 공부를 주로 하는데요. 저는 공부를 하다 보니까 사업까지 병행하게 되었습니다.
그러셨군요. 이렇게 사업까지 병행하시기가 쉽지 않으실 텐데 대단하신 것 같습니다. 효정님께서 먹거리의 중요성에 대해서 말씀해 주셨는데요. 이런 약선 요리를 쉽게 일상에서 적용하는 방법이 있을까요?
일단 오늘 내가 먹은 음식이 나다라는 생각과 관심을 가지는 게 진짜 중요하다고 생각합니다. 이 원료가 어디서 왔는지, 가공식품은 아닌지, 가공식품이면 어떤 첨가물이 들어가 있는지 알아보는 게 중요하다고 생각합니다. 사실 모든 식재료가 남들에게 좋을 수는 있어도 나에게 맞지 않을 수가 있거든요. 예를 들면은 저희 신랑 같은 경우에는 아침에 먹는 사과는 잡곡이 좋다고 해서 잡곡밥을 해먹였는데 저희가 체질 검사를 해보니 이 사람에게는 사과와 잡곡이 전혀 맞지 않고 이러한 식재료가 장내에 가스를 유발하는 그런 체질이었던 거죠. 그렇게 장내 미생물 환경을 분석해서 체질에 맞는 식재료를 알 수 있고요. 체질에 맞는 유산균을 나와서 먹고 있는데요. 저는 이러한 검사를 통해서 체질에 맞는 식재료를 우선 아는 것도 중요하다고 생각합니다.
네, 효정님. 약선 요리 수업은 어떻게 구성이 되어 있나요?
저희 약선 수업은 매달 다르게 진행되고요. 약선 시기 지도에 관한 스터디도 하고 있기 때문에 건강에 관심 있는 누구나 문의 주시면 친절히 답해드리겠고 자세한 내용은 검색창에 동해약선 연구회를 검색하시면 됩니다.
아우, 꿀팁까지 정말 감사합니다. 자, 네, 마지막으로 청취자분들께 하시고 싶은 말씀이나 가족분들께 하시고 싶은 말씀이 있으실까요?
오늘 인터뷰 감사합니다. 사랑하는 가족들 항상 건강하고 항상 감사합니다. 청취자분들도 항상 건강하시길 기원 드립니다.
그러면 우리 마지막 구호 한번 외쳐볼까요?
여러분, 내가 먹은 음식이 나라는 생각으로 건강한 식습관을 시작하세요. 화이팅!
감사합니다.
Thank you, Tina, once again for interviewing Kim Hyo-jung, who makes medicinal food and herbs. And, I had a friend when I was in college who specialized in naturopathy, basically an alternative medicine, using herbal ingredients that are more fitting to your bodily needs, whether it's inflammation to the joints that you're suffering from, or maybe for muscle nerve issues that you might have. And I always find alternative medicine an interesting field because it's something that we can, as consumers of food and vegetables and other herbs that we can easily find on the market these days. If you know what we need, what our body needs, we can eat properly so that we can maintain a good diet so that we don't fall ill to these sicknesses or illnesses that can come to us naturally speaking. And so, very insightful. And in Korean, it was 약선, right? A very cool word. Maybe I'll have to look into it myself. I love, herbs and I love eating healthy as well. So thank you, Tina, once again. Now, welcome back, guys, to For Your Busan. We're in the second hour. We kicked it off at 5 o'clock. And we just finished our On the Mic segment. Now, we also have our text topic for today. We asked you to give you an acrostic poem of using the word 신.호.등. So using the word 신.호.등, make me an acrostic poem. 삼.행.시 with the word 신.호.등. And we had Janice Nim texting in earlier today saying, 신기하고 호감이 가게 언제나 등장하는 멋진 호스트 데이빗. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Janice. You are the best. You are the best. Thank you for that. 어떻게 더 좋은 감정이 저절로 더 나고 있습니다. I feel really good right now. And I promised you guys that I'll make one myself as well. I said this. 신나는 데이빗 킴 라디오. 호스트와 함께하면 재밌어서 웃기도 하고 신나기도 하고 등등 너무 좋네요. That's like self-칭찬, right? Kind of feel embarrassed saying that now. But that was my take on the acrostic poem. Freegyunim also texted in their second version of the 신.호.등 삼.행.시 saying, 신이시여 제발 호떡 사주세요. 등심도 사주세요. Are you hungry, Freegyunim? 혹시 배고프시나요? They also texted in saying 나른한 하루 퇴근 시간 다 되어 가는데 포열 부산 큰 힘이 되네요. 감사합니다. And you guys tuning in and texting in gives me the hymn as well. Gives me the positive energy and the vibes. Welcome to the show, 행운 Jade Nim as well. and Choi Yoon-jung님 also tuning in and really loved our segment Busan Is because she really liked the 홍당당 announcer's voice. saying 여자분 목소리가 너무 이쁘시네요. 그죠? And I'm really blessed to have wonderful guests coming into our show. We've had 2 guests so far, Hong Dang-jang and Kelly Ha, and we might have more guests coming in the second hour, but I won't spoil it just yet. Once again, 신.호.등 삼.행.시 send that to us. We'll take a quick song break. This is 끝나지 않은 노래 by No Reply.
지쳐있던 내게 손 내밀어준 날 감싸준 너의 그 모든 진심을 두 눈을 감으면 들려 따사로운 웃음 곁에 있어준 그 모습이 너에게로 달려가고 싶었어 어디로 아주 먼 곳 손에 닿지 않았기에 너마저 볼 수 없었어 빛나는 눈동자 날 이끌어준 그 모습을 너에게로 달려가고 싶었어 어디로 향할지 몰라도 날 둘러싼 이 세상이 나를 움직여 내 맘 깊은 곳에 울리는 그때 말하지 못했던 이 마음을 그대로 전해주고 싶어 노래로 그댄 알고 있는지 고요히 불러줬던 그 작은 목소리 날 꿈꾸게 한 그 노래 기억해줘 나의 기타 소리를 널 향한 나의 목소리를 이 노래 부르는 지금 나의 마음을 언젠가 많은 날 흘러도 항상 난 여기 이곳에서 널 부를게 끝나지 않은 얘기들을 지나쳐가는 시간들을 그때 너 그 뒷모습을 이 노래로
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Hosted by David Kim, airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Zooby zooby dooby bum para, zooby dooby param pam. Zooby dooby 낮에 큐파가 stupid man.
It is time for Busan Quiz Master. And I'm sure a lot of you guys kind of look forward to this segment as well. Every day we've got a different theme of Busan Quiz Master. We have, for one, exploring Busan through numbers. We have one, you have to guess things by sound or through foreigners' reviews, among others. 매일매일 다른 퀴즈가 이 시간대에 나가게 됩니다. 그러면 오늘은 어떤 퀴즈를 제가 들고 왔을까요? Now, today's quiz is 동네음식 ASMR quiz. You know, we all love to eat. You know, eating is a daily necessity for all of us. And sometimes we eat simply to satisfy our hunger, while other times we indulge in food for the sheer pleasure it brings. Now, every Friday, we bring a different type of food or dish into the studio, and I will sample it. I will tell you about the food, I will eat it and tell you about the taste, and I'll tell you about the color, texture, sound, smell, shape, and taste, and then you have to guess the name of the food or dish that I'm eating or that I'm seeing. So if you are ready, we'll go right into our first food exploration session, as we might call this a mukbang 동네음식 ASMR quiz. So let's go ahead. Our PD, Jang PD, will turn off my screen, and we'll have the wonderful poyer characters displayed so that you can't see the food in front of me. So I'll have the food in front of me, but to eat this, I'll need a special utensil. I'll need this special utensil. All right, and I need it in two, like this. Did you hear that? I sometimes do this too, because I don't want like the dust on my food. All right, so I have this special utensil in my hand, and I'm gonna open this box. All right, okay. I don't want to spill it. Now, I have to, okay. They're stuck to the plate. But, okay, just looking at the visuals.
It smells so good.
It smells really good.
Wow.
It smells good, but the funny thing is, 저는 이 냄새를 멀리서 맡으면 it smells like fart. Do you know what I mean? 저만 그런가요? 뭔가 약간 꾸리꾸리한 냄새. It smells like bangoo sometimes, for me. 근데 저만 그럴 수 있어요, because I'm really special and unique. So once in a while, you know, when you open the 도시락통 and you smell that, it smells like someone let one out. but that's just me. It's best when you eat this like hot, right out of the, you know, the cooking thing. I don't want to reveal the name of the cooking thing because then you'll know what it is. But when it comes out hot, that's when it's best to eat. Right now, when I see it, there's two distinct colors. I guess there's two types of this food. One is a little longer than the other. Oh, we've had good guesses. Jen is saying 순대. 순대는 아닙니다. 순대는 아닙니다. 땡! But it... keep guessing in. 계속 guess해주세요. 제니님 saying 짜장면, 나무 젓가락으로 먹기. 짜장면은 아니고요. 하지만 나무 젓가락으로 먹는 건 맞습니다. I'm especially wanting to eat it with chopsticks or a pair of chopsticks just because I don't want to touch it. Because it's kind of oily. 조금 oily해요. 끝에가, 곁에가. The outside is a little oily. It's shiny looking. And I said there's two types, I think. One is longer than the other one. But they both have this almond shape. 약간 알몬드 같이 생겼어요. Kind of like my eyes. 제 눈 약간 이렇게 생겼거든요. 제 눈 알몬드형인데 장 PD is like, no, it's not. It looks like my eyes, but much bigger. 좀 더 훨씬 큰 알몬드형 쉐이프고요. It's got brown sear on the sides. Brown sear, 약간 탄 것처럼 곁에가 조금 탄 것처럼 약간 브라운 색깔이 있고요. 어떻게 보면은 it's got three sides, 1, 2, 3 sides, 3면이 있고요. It's the two types. The first type is a little longer. I said it's orangey color, but the other one is more of a tan color, a lighter tan in color. And I'm assuming, you know, when it comes out hot, it's supposed to be crispy on the outside. 한국말로 그런 말 있죠. 겉바속촉. 원래는 겉바속촉인데 지금은 그냥 겉촉속속. 겉촉속촉. 밖에도 이제 좀 눅눅해져가지고 it's gotten soggy. It's a little soggy, so I think it's supposed to be crispy though. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, like with anything that's made with a lot of water content, when you leave it outside for a long time or have it in the container for a long time, it becomes soggy, so that's understandable. So maybe we'll listen to an ASMR clip of this food for another hint. 그 바삭바삭 소리, that crispy sound. 송은희님 saying 파전처럼 바삭한 면이 있긴 있어요. That's 겉바속촉. So you're right on the description part. 이 설명에서는 good guess입니다, but it's not the answer. Janice님 giving a second chance or second throw at it. 족발 is not the answer, but that's a good guess. Keep guessing in, all right? Keep those guesses coming in. We had 최윤정님 saying natto. Ooh, I'm so glad we're not eating natto. 저 natto 진짜 못 먹거든요. I'm so happy that we're not eating it, but it's not, and that's not the answer. I really love this one right now. Should I give it a try, or I can eat it? Okay, I'm gonna eat the tan colored one. I'm not that good with ASMR. Food came out of my mouth. You shouldn't talk while you're eating. But yeah, the inside of it definitely feel like it's got some noodles in it. There's noodles in it. It's meaty. There's a lot of like green ingredients in it for sure. Very meaty. I feel like the inside has ground meat mixed with scallions, onions, glass noodles. I'm gonna eat the other one. The other one is more orange in color. 박엘라님 saying 안녕하세요. 탕수육. 와, 탕수육이랑 근데 식감 이 비슷해요. 맛은 다르고 답변도 다르지만 탕수육이랑 이 식감이 비슷한 것 같아요. 송은희님, you got the answer right. You got the answer right, so you don't have to guess in anymore. Extra old name saying 김부각. 제 이름은 데이빗 킴입니다. I'm just kidding, but I know what 김부각 is. It's fried gim, right? Yeah, it's not 김부각, but good guess. Take another guess. 박엘라 name saying 김말이. It's not 김말이. There's no gim. There's no gim in this food. 최윤정님 saying 김부각 너무 궁금해요. 제니 saying 그만 먹어요. 여기서 식사하시면 안 되시고요. 최윤정님 saying 야채 튀김. 야채가 들어갔는데 야채 튀김은 아니고요. Let me eat this other color one. I was half scared. Because coming in, I smelled the food, and I asked our Hong 작가 if she put anything like, you know, inedible in the food. But I'm just happy that it's just spicy. 그 두 번째 거는 I told you guys it was a little more orange in color. It's spicy. It's got a kick to it. It's got a kick to it. It means it's spicy a little bit. Oh, 좀 맵네요. This one's really spicy. I might need to go out to get some water break or something. Oh, Jin-hee-nim, you got the answer right. Good job on that. 박엘라님, give it another guess. 또 guess 해주세요. 야채 튀김은 아니고요. 김부각도 아닙니다. 네, I'm gonna have to wash my mouth out. We'll take a quick song break. We'll be right back. This is Bad by Christopher.
I don't wanna be another him. That is over. Finally, you found yourself a friend. Then you run him over. Ever since the start, I saw the end. Around the corner, 'cause I know you so well. So predictable. You're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad, you know. never gonna leave your side. And I can't deny it. Tried to play it cool, but I can hide my true desire. Cause I can see the dirty in your eyes. My favorite liar, and I know you so well, 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 well. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad, you know. So predictable, you're an animal. I can't let you go. You're so good at being bad. You look at me waiting to attack. You are on your worst behavior. I want it just like that. I can see the way you look at me waiting to attack. You are on your worst behavior. I want it just like that.
Welcome back, guys. I think I gave you enough time to get your answers right for this one. Now, today being a Fridays we have extra gifts to give out. 금요일은 약간 불금이라서 we give away more than just one gift. What's on the line, you might ask? We have the coffee coupons too, and chicken coupon. 치킨 쿠폰이 걸려 있습니다. So if you think you have what it takes to get the chicken coupon, keep those guesses coming in. I described the food for today's 동네음식 ASMR quiz. And in a bit, Jang PD will switch my camera out to our Poyori characters, where Poyori has an apron on and a pair of chopsticks himself. And he's ready to eat this delicious food. And I gave you some great descriptions, I think. It's shaped like almonds a little bit, big, large, enlarged almonds. I don't know if you can hear it. No, I obviously can't hear it. Okay. Drop test. You know drop test? You know, like if you watch Notubu, you have that phone drop test to see how durable your phones are. We have this drop test. It's very durable until you eat them. Yeah. It's crispy on the outside, very soft in the inside. It's cold right now, but still delicious to eat. It's got protein, it's got carbs. That won't help, really. One, I said it's spicy, spicier than the other one for sure. It's got meat in it. So the outer layer is made with flour, I think. Is the outer layer made with flour, Jang PD? Right.
Yes.
Yeah, flour. And in the inner part, the filling is made with meat, glass noodle, and vegetables. Okay? And so that's why it's got juiciness in it. Now we're going to listen to another clip. We're going to listen to a sound of someone cooking this food. Ooh, you heard that right? Yeah. Something being fried for sure. These days, though, I like to air fry. I don't want to use too much oil. But you can definitely use the traditional, conventional way of frying it in oil. We've got guesses coming in. 0668번님, first time texting in. Welcome to the show for your Busan. And said, 고추튀김. I love that, but that's not the answer. And 첫 번째로 보내주신 정답 맞는 정답이었습니다. 6447번님 getting it right as well. We've had 4663번님 also texting in. 0668번님 earlier texting in as well. And 송은희님, who got it right earlier, said 누들에서 캐치했대요. 그쵸? 누들이, it's a big giveaway. It's not long. It's chopped up pieces of this glass noodle in this food. So what do you think goes into the fillings of this food? Jenny님 kind of said, I give up. David 만나게 먹어요. I see. If you got it by now, I don't read out the answers. I don't read out the text messages with the answers in it. So if I haven't read your messages in a while, maybe you texted in the right answers. We're gonna listen to one more song though, and we'll be back to give you another chance of guessing in what this food might be. It's so delicious. I'm gonna maybe eat another one as we listen to this next song break. Should we play the song now? Okay. The song is You Give Me Something by James Morrison.
You wanna stay with me in the morning. You only hold me when I sleep. I was meant to tread the water, but now I've gotten in too deep. For every piece of me that wants you, another piece backs away. 'Cause you give me something that makes me scared, alright. But I'm willing to give it a try. Please give me something, 'cause someday I might know my heart. You only waited up for hours just to spend a little time alone with me. And I could say I've never bought you flowers. I can't work out what they mean. I never thought that I'd love someone that was someone else's dream. You give me something that makes me scared, alright. This could be nothing, but I'm willing to give it a try. Someday I might call you from my heart, but it might be a second too late. And the words that I could never say are gonna come out anyway. Scared, alright. This could be nothing, but I'm willing to give it a try. Please give me something, 'cause you give me something that makes me scared, alright. This could be nothing, but I'm willing to give it a try. Please give me something. Someday I might know my heart. Know my heart, know my heart, know my heart.
Welcome back. We are still in the middle of our Busan Quiz Master. And I think a lot of people by now have gotten the answer. So we're going to be announcing the winners as well. But we've also had our text topic for today. Our text topic was to send us an acrostic poem using the word 신.호.등. 신호등을 비롯해서 재미있는 삼행시를 보내달라고 했었죠. We had 0668번님 texting and saying 신기한 호랑이가 등을 발로 긁어요. So cute. That's really cute. We also had 1970번님 신나는 영어 방송 호호 웃으며 듣고 익히며 샵 9050 번호로 등록해둡니다. I like that creativity. Love it. And we've had earlier as well some other ones. Okay, 조현철님 texted in 삼행시 신나고 호감 가는 등불 같은 부산 영어 방송. Wow. Like a lantern, right? 뭔가 lantern의 이미지의 의미는 it's got a symbol of hope, message as well, a light to a darkness. So great things are associated with lantern. So really love that 삼행시, the acrostic poem. Thank you, 조현철님. We've had 최윤정님 texted in asking if I could read it in a 펭수 버전. 펭수 버전으로 읽어주세요. But I don't think I could do it. I don't recall how 펭수 sounds like, but I'll give it a shot.
신이나 보여 부산 누나니 호호호 웃음이 절로 나와 등갈비 먹을 때처럼 기분이 좋아지네.
Was that right? Is that John PD, is that how 펭수 sounds like? No idea. He doesn't know either. I'm more used to how Boogie sounds like because Boogie comes into our studio every once in a while now, like twice a week. So, but now I'm confused. I don't even know how Boogie sounds like anymore. Hopefully, this made you laugh. Oh Jin-hee-nim getting it right now. Park Ellen-nim also getting it right now. Hong Jaka saying I sound like a haraboji. Sorry. I'll try better next time with the Pengsu voice. Jenny-nim liking it. Thank you for that. Chae-jung-nim with the high fives and with the thumbs up as well. But yes, the answer for today's ASMR quiz was mandu, dumplings. Gunmandu was the proper answer because it was crispy on the outside and soft in the inside. 튀김 만두, we'll take that as an answer as well. 오진이님, extra old님, all getting it right. Okay, so our Hong Jaka has chosen a winner. We're going to give away 커피 2잔 쿠폰 to 0668번님. 축하드립니다. And we're going to give a chicken coupon to 최윤정님. 축하드립니다. Congratulations to you guys for winning the prizes. Now, that's not the end of our show, of course. We have lots more coming your way, including our next segment where we have a special guest coming into the studio for My Home, My Busan. So don't go anywhere. Stick around.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
My Home, My Busan. We have people from all over the world working and living in this bustling city of Busan. And every Friday, we are joined with a special guest from another country who will share their stories and journey in Busan, learning the Korean language and culture. And in the studio, we have that very special guest. Hello, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
반갑습니다.
네, 만나서 반갑습니다.
네, 자기소개 간단히 부탁드립니다.
네, 저는 아나스타시아라고 합니다. 저는 25살이에요. 학생이에요. 이제 한국어를 부산외대 공부하고 있어요.
나이스.
4급이에요.
한국어 4급.
네.
한국어
맞습니다.
4급이라는 게 what does that mean?
Actually, I think I can speak in Korean with my friends. It's something about the normal conversation between us, but sometimes it's difficult to me to understand the really difficult words. So yeah.
I see. So maybe reading newspaper might be difficult, or research articles might be difficult.
네, 그런 거.
그렇죠. 연구 자료 이런 거는 좀 어려울 수도 있지만 그래도 소통은 가능한 정도가 4급 정도 된다.
네.
And 4급, you're referring to maybe like TOEIC tests?
아직 안 했습니다.
Okay.
앞으로 하고 싶어요.
Uh-huh.
이제 그냥 4급 공부하고 있어요.
Okay. So it's a Korean competency level test.
이거 말고 그냥 우리 학교에
I see.
급들이 있으니까 저 3급 끝난 후에 이제 4급 시작했어요.
Okay. Congratulations.
네, 감사합니다.
And I hope you get to the maximum level.
네.
But you're already
저도.
you're very fluent. Yeah.
아닌 것 같아요.
잘하는 것 같아요. Yeah.
감사합니다.
Welcome to the show one more time. Now, how long have you been in Busan so far? 부산에 계신 지는 얼마 정도 됐나요?
저는 부산에 1년 온지 1년 6개월이 되었어요.
Okay.
네.
A year and a half. 그러면서도 이제 한국어 공부도 1년 6개월 정도 공부를 하셨나요?
네, 맞습니다. 한국에 오기 전에 저는 한국어를 하는 게 안 했어요. 그럼 공부하기 잠시만요.
네, 한국에 오기 전에는 공부를 안 했다.
네, 맞습니다. 그리고 한국에 왔을 때 좀 어떻게 읽는 것을 이것밖에 몰랐어요. 다 몰랐어요. 그래서 진짜 가나다라부터 공부하기 시작했어요.
Okay. So you basically learned all the Korean since coming to Korea a year and a half ago.
네, 맞습니다.
와우. 그런 거 치고 진짜 많이 늘었네요.
네. 저 처음부터 가나다라부터 공부하기 시작하니까
네.
진짜 와 한국어가 너무 어렵더라고요.
그렇죠.
지금도 이렇게 생각해요.
지금도요? 근데 너무 지금은 가나다라 수준이 아니고 소통도 가능한 수준이니까.
네. 근데 지금도 해갈 수 있어요.
For sure.
네. 연어랑 러시아어랑 좀 문장 고차가 너무 달라. 그래서 저 문장을 만들 때 항상 잘 생각해야 해요. 이제 지금도
그렇죠.
어떻게 만든지 그런 생각이 항상 나요.
그렇죠. 이 한글 글자가 러시아의 글자랑 너무 다르게 생겼어서
네, 맞습니다.
특히 쓰기랑 읽기가 좀 어렵겠네요.
다 어려워. 다 어려워요.
But you'll keep up because you have 4급, you'll aim for 5급 and 6급, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what got you into the Korean language on its own? 이 한국어라는 그 언어에 어떻게 좀 배우고 싶다라는 게 있었을까요?
우리 고향에 저는 부랴트 사람이에요. 부랴트 사람들이 러시아에 살고 있어요.
네.
근데 우리는 아시아 모습이 있어요.
네.
그래서 아마 우리 고향에 젊은 사람들이 K-팝이나 드라마에 관심이 많은 것 같아요. 비슷한 모습을 볼 수 있으니까
네.
진짜 관심이 많아요. 근데 저는 원래 관심이 없는 것 같았어요. 근데 내 학교 때 친구가 이거 웨이트리프팅 페리 김복주라는 드라마를 주전해 줬어. 그 드라마 봤을 때 와 너무 재밌더라고요. 아마 내 학교 때 스트레스 많이 받아서 그런 드라마를 보면 즐거우니까 기분이 더 좋아질 수 있어요. 그래서 네. 그때부터 드라마랑 한국 문화, 한국 예술, 역사에 관심이 생겼어요. 그래서 나 이거는 좀 더 알아보고 싶더라고요.
와우. 그러면 이제 어렸을 때부터 이런 K-pop, 이 한류가 그 지역 지금 계셨던 지역에 좀 많이 인플루언스가 있어서
맞습니다.
그 이후로부터 이제 드라마도 보고 그러다 보니까 나도 모르게 더 한국에 대한 관심이 생겨서 이제 결국 you made the journey to come to Korea.
네, 제 생각에 그때 관심이 생겼을 때 네, 앞으로 한국에 가면 너무 좋은 것 같았어요. 그래서 2022년에 좀 그런 교회가 생겼어요. 그래서 저는 네, 나는 유럽에 자주 가니까 저 아시아 국가들 중에서 중국랑 몽골에만 가봤어요. 그래서 네, 한국에 가면 이제 할 수 있으니까 한국에 가면 너무 좋은 것 같아요. 그래서 네 여기 왔어요.
잘 왔어요. Welcome to Korea.
네, 감사합니다.
That's awesome. We've had Jenny님 texting in saying K 드라마가 효자 효녀네요. Welcome and saying welcome입니다, Anastasiia.
네, 감사합니다.
그렇죠. 이제 지금 한국어 공부를 하고 계시는데, and I'm sure you've mentioned that it's already kind of difficult because it's very different from your native language. What would be the hardest part of that?
네,
I mean, you did say about the 문장 구조가 다르다고 했지만, like 좀 예를 들어서 어떻게 좀 많이 힘들었나요?
예를 들면 연어로 말할 때 because 항상 앞에 있으니까 그래서 러시아 있어서 러시아 그런 것도 있는 것 같아요. 근데 한국어로 문법이 항상 뒤에 문장 뒤에 있어요. 그래서 조금 이렇게
그렇죠.
네.
왔다 갔다 해야 되죠.
네.
Yeah.
그러니까 마지막에 있으니까 네,
For
좀,
sure.
네, 좀 다른 모습이 있어요.
네, 그런 것 같아요. 그 문법상 이제 조금 영어랑 한국어랑 많이 다르니까. 러시아에서는 러시아어랑 영어랑은 조금 쉬울 수도 있지만 러시아어랑 한국어랑 많이 다르니까 이게 조금 뒤죽박죽 어려울 수도 있겠네요.
네, 맞아요.
We've had a message from 박엘레나님 saying Привет, Anastasiia. 그리고 이 단어를 했는데 제가 이 단어를 모르겠어요. 몰로덱?
프리벳?
Yeah.
프리벳 이거는 안녕.
그렇죠. 그
안녕하라고.
뒤에 MOLODEC라고 보냈거든요.
молодец. 다시 좀 아니
모르는 단어.
네. молодец 아마.
Молодец.
молодец. 몰라요.
Okay.
좀.
But she wanted to say hi to you.
네,
Yeah.
감사합니다. 안녕하세요.
네, 최윤정님 also saying Anastasia님 응원합니다, 환영합니다. We got lots of people greeting you and welcoming you to the show here. Now. 발음은 어떨까요? 이 러시아어랑 한국어 발음이랑 발음 면에서도 많이 다를 것 같은데 Was there maybe a word or a phrase that were really difficult for you to pronounce?
항상 있어요. 그래서 제가 제 생각에 진짜 완전 어려운 단어가 없는 것 같은데 그냥 처음에 보면 조금 어려운 것 같아. 근데 여러 번 부르면 괜찮을 수 있어요. 그래서 네, 제 생각에 그냥 더 익숙해지면 더 편하게 한국어 단어를 할 수 있어요.
그렇죠. Practice makes perfect,
네,
right?
네,
그래서 계속 연습을 하면 그 어려운 것도 극복해 나갈 수가 있다.
네.
Now, it is difficult to learn a new language and you seem to study very hard at it. Do you have any special tips for anyone who's willing to pick up a new language and learning it?
네. 다른 사람들 말 잘 듣고 글을 쓰고 진짜 말하기 연습 많이 해야 해요. 제 생각에. 저는 진짜 공부를 하는 거 좋아하는 사람이 아닌 것 같아요. 그냥 간단하게 자연스럽게 말하면 이렇게 실력이 키울 수 있는 것 같아요.
그죠.
이거 제 방법이에요. 근데 새로운 단어를 배우고 싶으면 진짜 열심히 외워야 해요. 그래서 글을 쓰면 이거 일단 단어를 외울 수 있고 그다음에 문장 고찰을 어떻게 만드는지 알아볼 수 있어요. 글을 쓸 때. 그리고 다른 사람들 옆에 없으면 글을 쓰는 거 너무 도와줄 수 있어요. 그리고 네. 다른 저 드라마나 쇼를 보면 이거도 들으면서 실력이 더 높아질 수 있어요.
그렇죠.
근데 좀 실력이 이게 진짜 카나다라부터 공부하기 시작하면 저 드라마를 보는 게 너무 어려운 것 같아요. 그래서 처음에는 일단 진짜 쉬운 콘텐츠를 봐야 해요. 아마 애니메이션이나 아기 애니메이션
그죠.
그런 거 보면 이거 이해할 수 있으니까 있는 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 일단은 기초가 없으니까 기초가 없는데 드라마를 보기 시작하면 거의 자막만 보게 되니까. That's great tips though. Yeah, you need to learn the basics first and then move. Take one step at a time, and eventually just enjoy learning something, right? You have to enjoy it the most. Now, culture also influences learning a language too. 문화도 많이 섞여 있는데요. Were there any words to learn differently from cultural differences?
Yeah. 한국 사람들이 우리 것이라고 너무 자주 사용해요.
우리 문화, 그렇죠?
네, 우리 문화, 우리나라, 우리 남자친구 그런 것도 있어요. 근데 처음에 그런 문화에 대해 들었을 때 진짜 너무 놀랐어요. 러시아에 그런 거 없는 것 같아요. 그래서 너무 놀랐어요.
그죠.
그래서
우리 남자친구 좀 웃기네요. 네.
Yeah. Even in English, you just like, that's my boyfriend, but in Korean, you're like, yeah, it's our boyfriend.
He's like, really?
Yeah.
Or like our house, right?
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
no, it's my house. 네, 이 우리 문화가 진짜 많이 큰 것 같아요. It's a very close-knit community. I feel like close-knit society as well.
Yeah.
Great stuff. How about Korean food? Do you have any problems eating Korean food?
아닌 것 같아요. 저 원래 매운 음식을 별로 안 먹었어요. 근데 좀 한국에 관심이 생기니까 러시아에서 한국 식단에 가봤어요. 여러 번 가봤어요. 그때 매운 음식을 어떻게 먹는지 조금 익숙해졌어요. 저 그럼 한국에 왔을 때 한국 음식이 진짜 많으니까 너무 행복했어요.
That's good. So you can eat 떡볶이 and things like that.
네, 저 이거 진짜 좋아하는 음식이에요. 떡볶이. 맞아.
It's your favorite food.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we wrap up, maybe say hello to your family or friends in your hometown.
Yeah, I wanna say hi to my family, to my mom, my grandmother, my 삼촌.
러시아어로 해도 됩니다.
Да. Я передаю вам привет. Желаю вам хорошо провести время. И вообще, да, я очень рада быть здесь. Всем привет.
네, 간단하게만 번역해 주세요.
네, 좀 이상해요. 러시아 갑자기 이야기하니까 조금 헷갈렸어요.
진짜요?
근데 네, spasibo Спасибо, что здесь, что смотрите. Вот, мама, дядя, бабушка, привет. 그리고 저 한국 친구들한테 인사도 안녕라고 하고 싶어요.
Sure.
네. 우리 친한 친구들이 은혜 씨, 하나미 씨, 네. 그리고 제 진짜 도와주는 사람들이 연호 씨 그리고 잔미 씨, 잔미 씨 어제 한국 친구니까 어제 많이 도와줘서 나는 좀 긴장됐어요. 그래서 우리 같이 조금 연습을
좋은 친구
해봤어요.
되셨네요.
네.
Yeah,
네.
awesome stuff. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah.
And it seems like you've studied really hard to get to this fluent level of Korean. And while you say you need to practice more and stuff, I think you're doing fantastic, especially if it's only been less than 2 years learning the language. Within like another 6 months, you'll be better than me, I think. 네. 와주셔서 너무 감사하고요. 너무 유익한 시간 보내서 너무 감사합니다. We've had Eldon님 texting in saying 정말 좋은 팁이네요. They really liked your tip of way to picking up a new language.
네, 감사합니다.
All right, well, best of luck in your future journey of life in Busan City. And bye-bye.
Yeah. 감사합니다. 네.
네. All right, that was Anastasia with us for our My Home, My Busan segment. We also have to wrap up the show. And thank you all for tuning in. It was great fun. A lot of you guys participated, texting in the answers to our ASMR quiz as well as our 삼.행.시. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow for our weekend highlight show. So tune in at 4 p.m. if you've missed out any of the shows or the segments throughout the week. Let's wrap up the show with this last song, 기억을 걷는 시간 by Nell. See you later, alligator.
안에 살았죠. 길을 지나는 어떤 낯선 이의 모습 속에도 바람을 타고 쓸쓸히 춤추는 저 낙엽 위에도 뺨을 스치는 어느 저녁의 그 공기 속에도 내가 보고 듣고 느끼는 모든 것에 네가 있어. 그래 어떤가요 그댄 어떤가요 그댄 당신도 나와 같나요 어떤가요 그댄 지금도 난 너를 느끼죠 이렇게 노래를 부르는 지금 이 순간